It's all about you, all about me, too. What's up, y'all? It's your favorite icon coming through live in these YouTube streets, man. About to get into my little therapy session with the freestyles by your favorite icon. Just staying relevant and keeping myself out here. Plus, letting y'all go back because this music is not streaming anywhere like in Spotify or Apple Cloud or Apple Music or nothing like that. Rap fame, yes, and right here when I present them. So even if you heard them before, you don't get a chance to go back. And I know some of these songs you like because you be telling me you like these songs. You know what I'm saying? They freestyles and maybe one or two I started putting some pen to paper, but other than that, there I just do what I do in the booth. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna be getting into some of this here good old freestyling with your favorite the Icon 6. Shout out to StreamYard. Um, we Are the City Network presents right here in these YouTube streets. Shout out to Circle of the Gods Point 6 as well. And shout out to all the affiliates, networking partners, friends, and even to those that are posing themselves to be enemies to the empire. We thank you for your service and keeping us on point with all your mattery and hatery that make us understand that we got people out here that don't like what we're doing. And it's okay. You got a right to not like what you don't like. You just don't have a right to come into space and violate because I then get to do what I get to do, and that's get you up out the space. Can't have it contaminated, can't have that toxicity inside the space. So I'm going all day. Let's get it. Well, maybe we'll get it after. There we go.
Somebody better tell him. Resurrection cousin. Back from the dead, back from the dead. Now we live. Resurrection time. Out of the grave. Coming back from mental slaves. Yes. G.O.Ds and goddesses. Tribe up. What it is, tribe up. I can't make this shit up. Podcast.
That's my brother.
That's the chief, not the little
Big
yeah, not the little.
Let's go.
Come from behind them avatars, hitting gems. That's black roots, music, entertainment. Let's go. The circle of the gods, point 6. We are the city network. And we here and putting in work. Yeah, some other people in the game, you know what I'm saying? You know who you are. You still family. I ain't gotta say it. People will know it because you'll be around, right? Yeah, I know. All day. Trust me, I know. But it's all good. Listen. We put before the hammer drop. No, it's like this. If you leave me, call on me, and I will straight twist. The game like bananas, tripping, strawberries dipping, and chocolate. Light a fuse, make them say, make them say, wow, make them say, wow. Make them say it's icon. That's my brother. That's El Amino. You heard me, El Clino. Sipping on some of that vino. Tipsy on that lean though. Yeah. Put it off in a spoon. Or chew it up in a shroom. Ain't telling you to get on drugs.
I ain't never trying to compel anybody to get on drugs. I'm just saying this is what they doing out here though. Drug use is at an all-time high. Everybody want to be numb from something. Trust me, I get it. I lived in that world. I still, you know what I'm saying. I am still 420 friendly. I am a friendly family member, but I do things responsibly and I don't try to exceed the limits. You know, and I'm always in a safe space where I'm by myself or with my family, so that I know everything is good for me. But there are some people out here in this world that's fighting addiction, and they out there in hell. They in the belly of the beast with it. You know what I'm saying? A different part of the intestines of the beast, which is called the streets. And we be getting a look at what be going on out there, man, in them streets, man, the type of drugs people taking, the hallucinations, and inside the prison as well with the K2 shit that's back there. That's really these pharmaceuticals and these drugs that are being made in laboratories by people who are not even real chemists, but acting in the position of a chemist. And boy, they making some things out here that's knocking the doors off people, man. I'm talking about some people not even bouncing back, overdosing on some of these drugs, man. Some of the harder drugs, and they'll make a law and say, "Well, we're gonna get hard on crime," but damn, you're trying to get hard on the crime after the poison don't been made and distributed and put out there through so-called legal means. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get too deep into that, but I'm just saying these killer drugs, these drugs that really taking over and getting people really hooked, that's not coming from a trap house or somebody putting some baking soda and some cocaine or yayo into a pot and mixing it up. I'm talking about real deal companies uh that make some drugs, man, painkiller type drugs that hook people, and like this fentanyl and all this other stuff is still big out here, man, and like it's taking people down, and some other drugs that really got people looking like the walking dead out here, man. This shit's crazy out here. So man, y'all gotta be careful. We all gotta be careful. I know every time I leave, I think about my family out here. We walk amongst dead people, and when you don't have knowledge of what that is, you may be opening yourself up to be vulnerable because you're not thinking from it from a psychological standpoint of war. We at war with entities, man, that we can't even much see, but we come face to face with all the time. So you know what I'm saying? And so I know my people keep telling me, man, you need to be careful out here the way you be talking about certain things. But I'm like, listen, it's men and women on these apps that talk way deeper than I ever talk. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be truthful, and I gotta overcome fears to tell the truth because we live in the era of truth, and it is what it is. So I don't want to get caught out of pocket not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, irregardless of what the beast may step forward with in insults or try to, do something negative against the God. Do your best. You know what I'm saying? I know what it is, and I think all people that want freedom, justice, equality in a way where we don't have to lose our freedom in our life, we want that. But in the same token, we do know that the beast does not like anybody that comes out and try to give truth to people that they can right the wrongs of life, and begin to take ownership back of themselves. So hey, we here to do what we came to do. The angels are out in full array. And I'm not talking about the angels that they painted up for us, all these little pastry, little white kids flying around with wings on their back with blue saying, no, 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 no. We're not gonna keep going for the okey doke. Angels in the way of those who present themselves to be examples of the truth, irregardless of their perception. They'll go against their own perception for the truth's sake to accomplish things in the way of peace, because we've been living in chaos so long. So that's what's up with it. And I'm gonna be on front line with what I gotta do right here in these social media streets, because the war is real out here. And it's a lot of people fighting in this war. Some fighting for unity for the collective, some trying to expose these social constructed ideas that bring upon negative programming, which cause us to be at odds with each other based off colors, based off finances, based off religion, you name it. These separations of us, even in the identity of politics, we separated, and it's causing a lot of turmoil. And maybe this is what it is needed for purifications, because one way or another we're gonna get it, and we're gonna learn it, and it's gonna be hard. Some of these lessons gonna be so hard for some people, and I pray thee that you understand that when you rebel against truth, it's a hard road to walk. Because listen, the truth would tear the skin off your ass, like literally tear the skin off your ass for disobedience. I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard, and most of us know these things. You know what I'm saying?
What they wanna do with
It's your favorite
this?
icon, man. We are the
What
City
they
Network
wanna
right here in these YouTube streets.
with this?
If you hear this on the replay, make sure you come in, you like, share,
I bring
leave comments, and subscribe as friends.
pressure. Do with me What they wanna do with me. I bring pressure, 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 pressure.
And I bring that.
If my life was open, a book you would read, a tale, not a fantasy. Everything is on scope. You already know no dope. No, I got all. A PhD, not a player haters degree, but a P to the prophetic. History in the making. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dog with it. So you can see I walk with it, but I talk with it. They on that Tom and Jerry ish. Looney Tune off that muff tune, nigga. When you smoking on them, on them shrooms, and I can't do too many things in this world. This world won't trap you. You already know if you ain't got the map, you ain't gonna make it back, Dorothy. Let your heels tap 3 times, tap 3 times, tap 3 times. And I've been hearing them in the background saying, "Smoke up, what we gonna do with
Smoke tracks by Rap Fan.
What you gonna do with me?" They say, "What we gonna do with him?" I say, nothing. Cause you ain't on my level. You still obey the devil. I ain't talking about the one made up through religion. Talking about the one that be giving all of these false pretenses. And you go and you don't mention when you come through inches away from the football goal. You already know you don't sow your soul. Did we do it? Look into the mirror. Say Candyman 4 times, and I'm telling you right now, 3 ain't the letter, 3 ain't the whoa. 3 is the root cause of it all. Man, keep resting, keep trying to do these things you be pressing. Nah, he don't do, he professing. He ain't even learning these lessons. What they gon' do with me? What they gon' do with me, baby?
Talking. A lot of talking going on out here in the world, man. Shout out to those that is about what they talk about, that's out there, boots on the ground. And let me tell you something, because I always put this out there. Everybody's service is not going to look the same. Just because you have some people that put on a type of boot that take them out in the physical aspect of the mentally insane, meaning out there in the criminal element parts of it, whether that's amongst our own so-called people or amongst people that's threatening our so-called people of colors and these identities that we go by and nationalities where they got all of us thinking we different from each other. Those ones that would lay down their lives and lay life down on behalf of the collective, and that people will not be being mistreated. We got some men and women that ain't with the fucking just with the talking. They out there walking it, and they armed to the teeth. They already know what's in front of them, what can happen to them. And some of these men and women are from our neighborhoods that's just tired of the buffoonery, tired of uh, the, um, the recklessness and the corruption and the violence. Some coming from the military who've been trained, you know what I'm saying, thoroughly trained in combat, and just people living in the world that's getting tired. You got people of all nationalities and colors that see it, and then they're trying to group together. And then you got individuals from amongst these nationalities and different identifications that they give us that's still fighting along with the ignorance. You know what I'm saying? I just caught a clip the other day of a black person in the Philippines, and this Filipino person going off like this, talking hard on a so-called African American person. Uh, and what they're trying to show different people, like every story that you run into is not a negative story, but there are negative stories out there. I don't want our people to think that if you from the America, the United States, let's put it like this, the United States Corporation of these Americas, and you are identified as an African American, a Negro, nigga, or whatever it is they want to pin on us, that we're allowed to get pinned on us. There are some people in these different spaces that have issues, and a lot of time these issues do stem from the fact that we are coded with a talent and a gift to be trendsetters. And whenever we come around things, we adapt very quickly, learn and grow past those who so-called are in the natural positions in their spaces. And a lot of people don't like that. You know what I'm saying? They are afraid of it. You know what I'm saying? The power is like, oh man. And then the number that's been done on us, um, going through the type of mental um, destruction up under these wicked turns from a wicked slave master. His whole structure, his learning centers taught us wrong, taught us backwards. So when people see us coming, what they see in their mind through prepping and programming of their own is destruction coming. They coming to take our women, they coming to take over our culture and do this, that. And no, 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 you got a misguided family member who've been plagued for centuries, man. They're stuck. But all of us not stuck, and you're taking a few and then making the others pay for stuff, and we getting tired of that shit. I don't give a fuck if it's the Arabs or the Arab stores that you make, the Indians that in the United States that come here. Y'all deserve a chance to have a chance at life just like anybody. But the goddamn type of rhetoric and the display of ignorance and just vehemently hating on the so-called American Negro, which through our struggle, the struggle of our parents and grandparents in a country, man, that said that we wasn't nothing, treated like animals, owned like animals, even made to think that we was from other places when some of us was right here already, and they violated, and a lot of life was lost, to get some of these so-called civil rights when it should be human rights. There ain't about no civil damn rights. That's according to man's systematic approach to these governments that he makes. But a natural man, a natural woman, the right to be to exist and enjoy everything that's here for sustenance and maintenance. And that's what it's boiling down to. But our people had to, and we still, as products of our ancestors in this country that was never identified correctly. Matter of fact, over identified and given wrong identities from people that took the place through tricks and lies and murder, corruption, man, raping, theftery. And now all their lies are being unraveled. All of them. All the truth is coming out. All the dirt, all the hidden things that you're still trying to hide. And the fact that you use people against themselves. And it's us, really. So it ain't a whole lot of talk about the government, this man, that man. It's a talk about the people. You know, they doing what they supposed to do. Why aren't we doing what we supposed to do? If there's a negative and if a small portion of them is wrong and they utilizing things that have been made over time, like money and currency and using us in their militaries and law enforcement to protect these wicked ass ideals, then that's on us. For every police officer, every military person that goes out and with the right intention, 'cause I know a lot of you have the right intention. You want to do something that you feel that can protect the elderly, the children, and those who just want to be working people and enjoy themselves that's not into criminal activity. But sometimes we put the microscope on the little man and we keep letting the big ones get away. Those that actually call the shot, those that actually manipulate systems, forcing people, placing people in positions that they can control, and then watch us in our own ignorance, man, eat ourselves like we literally the walking dead. We walking flesh eaters. We eating each other up mentally and spiritually, and it's hard to find good things at least presented out here on the airwaves. And that's why we try to come bring positivity out here. We come try to have adult conversations. I'm not telling nobody to pick up arms and attack nobody. What I'm saying is maybe it's time to put the arms down for a second and get up out of our petty feelings and stop looking at nationality and stop looking at what church you go to or mosque you go to and who's supposed to be the chosen this and chosen that, because all of that a major part of why we in the position in the first place to even be talking about stuff like this. Well, children need so much protection here because they are pedophiles. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people that are predators, man, that just taking off on these children and doing all kinds of unimaginable things that become imaginable now because it's coming to the forefront. People are talking. Some of their people are coming out, man, that's coming from up under these illusions, eating babies and drinking their blood for the youthfulness, some real vampire shit. There's some monstrous shit going on, and children coming up missing every single day. Yet we have the type of technology, man, that can say, we found a motherfucker in a spider hole, Saddam Hussein. You went in and found us damn near 7-foot man in hiding and got him. You got the type of technology that can look down and see a mosquito's ass, but we can't find all these missing children and missing women and missing men that's coming up. And another thing, these hangings, that's starting to occur a little bit more. Not that they ever stop. They don't always get broadcast, man. These hangings as reminders of some people out here trying to make America great again. And people out here saying whatever that greatness was for you was hell for us, and we ain't trying to revisit that. And I can get this to the Jewish people. They are very, 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 very certain and final on there would not be no repeats of no Holocaust for them. And they got every right to feel that way and every right to stand on whatever ground they can to protect themselves. But so does every one of us, the children of the Creator. All of us are chosen. I can prove that in no limit of time. Matter of fact, let me prove it to you. If your daddy nutted in your mama and that sperm and that egg mixed together and the first cell of life started, and in that rotation, in that revolution, you was able to go through the stages and processes to be here, and you came forth from your mother's womb, you are chosen. You supposed to be here. Now, in what capacity? It would be determined by your intellectual connection to that which you are born into. We on this side of the veil. It's a physical thing over here. We in physical body, so we can deal with it. We can touch it. We can handle it. Avatar wasn't just a movie depicting some real things from a mental and spiritual position, dealing with the physical aspect of what that is. And we're going to have to learn these things, and that's what I'm here for. I'm going to give it to you. All you got to do is come in and ride with me. And if you're hearing this here, and then if it's making you feel itchy and hot, that truth getting all up in you from all that dirt and nastiness from lies, just permeating in the soul, you know what I'm saying?
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Are we on? Yeah. Can you turn the music up in my mic? Turn it up just a little bit. Turn me up. In the headset, excuse me. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Some more. Yeah. Yes. Turn me up. Is it gone? Is it gone to this? This to this to this. Where did we go wrong? Where did we go with it? With this? Living our life on the shadows of time. Stuck in offside reality never builds me up. And it's crazy to know that it is. Don't surprise me. No, trade-offs. Life is living. And life is about giving. So I give purple cups, raise them up, raise a toast to the most that gives us life. Toast all of the gimmicks, the lies, all of the things they say we defy. We still standing. Blood of a slave, no blood of a king, a queen, a god, and a goddess. Yeah. Yes, I said it. The smartest in the book overtook all the lies. When we wake up, then they're surprised, but they can't stop coming with the lies. So we keep coming back with the pies. Flip them up, flip them back, no disguise. It's the God and I say again, that's right. Life, living is about living life.
Let's go up in this piece. It's all about life.
I ain't even playing no games tonight. I'm just going in. Whatever come out, it just come out. Yeah. 420, baby. 1800 tequila. Fuck 'em. Boss up. Yeah. We are the City Network. We are the City Network.
We are the last poets, man. Let's do it.
Circle of the Gods. Circle of the Gods. .6. Yeah. We are the City Network. City Network. Open up your eyes. It ain't no surprise. Walking on the rug, gave the boy a tug. Told me come on back. I told him couldn't that. I had to see it for myself. I seen the facts. Yeah, they told me that the world was fat, was round. Told me dimensions that I never found. I did the math for all that shit. The formula wasn't working. I told myself, why is them girls over there twerking? Yeah, up and down, hydraulic to the left, to the right, out of sight. Then the brothers over there got them things caught back with them switches on it. Death untold. Yeah, that's the word. Told them what it is, and they say that's the word. I told them what it was, and they say that's the word. But what is the word? Nerds rule the world. Yeah, them geeks on geeks, yeah, they the weakest of the weak. And they told us all, go to sleep, hypnotized, and we did. Now we walk around like some little kids, the domesticated animals. We are part of the transition, you heard me? And they mission to keep your ass blind, keep you on the earth, keep you on the earth, and get you at your birth. Dear God, you all in my mix, you in my mind, telling me to do it one time, and it's time. Let me settle down, get myself together, let my thoughts clear up a little better. Word to the mother, I already hurt you. Yeah, we're supposed to hurt. Yeah, I'm trying to get past the social constructs, negative programming got us all damned in this motherfucker. I had a talk with Pop last night. He told me we still motherfucking dirty, nigga. All in heaven with it. It's a gangster ghetto for all of us if they want to come and get it. I desire a real revolution. You know we got skills, we peel back like a potato in the sack. You know we racing. You basically telling them don't stop it. When the Haitians come in, that's family, boy. When them Cubans come in, that's family, boy. The Iraq and Iran, we trying to get straight from America. It's the land of the it's that really no, yeah, we some good people here. What thing I gotta say and make it real clear, we confuse the coast. The boss did it, the beast did it. He said we are not with the fucking politics. We ain't God. We are the gods. They not the gods. We are God.
It's not my politics. It's not our politics. It's what we have been given, shaped by this iniquity. You know what I'm saying? Born into this sin and shaped by this iniquity called capitalism, because we don't understand it. Capitalism within a structure or in a system could be great if it was used from a perspective of being equally measured out to where one or some didn't have all the power, and that people would be thoroughly taught in the natural sense of how to take care of themselves, how to take care of the earth, so that if a system like that is made, that every dime, every dollar that would be had through work, jobs, entrepreneurship will be used for the advancement of good, not for the advancement of greediness or selfishness or people feeling entitled. Because that's what it's boiling down to. And that's when the order is broken. And these very systems that were supposed to be made to help people or help a people, when you do it for self and you don't allow that to um, factor itself out within the universe, then what you think you're gonna get in return on that investment? So we watching a lot of things happen right now. We got some people that's ultra scared around here. They trying to control it, and they are. They have manipulated the food industry. They already had manipulated the religious industry, because all of it is business. All of it are these are tools to be used to keep captivation of the mind. So y'all be watching it right here in these social media streets. Y'all be seeing it. Y'all listen to the Dave Chappelle's, the Martin Lawrence's, and what happened with the Diddy and what's going on with the Kellys and some of these, the Weinsteins, the Epsteins, and all these other stings out here, and different people from all over these so-called different governments. Man, it's a smorgasbord of bullshit. And guess who's suffering? The people. And guess what, people? You are a part of your own suffering, because we the one that's actively doing the shit that we shouldn't be doing based off erroneous instructions from people that was chosen to come into this world just like we was, and somehow they get to get the power. Something ain't right with that picture. Something just not right with that picture. That picture is flawed, and I think we know it. And because of their ability to wipe people out that come out and talk about it, the majority are just scared, man. We scared.
That's right.
We
The
scared.
Freestyle King. I'm back with another episode of some of that. We are the City Network. We are the City Network. You know what I'm saying? If God give me life, what the devil gon' do? If I see a sister slouching, I'm gon' come through. Give her hope, give her something she can visualize. None of that, can I hit it under the skies? Wait, if a brother still out here got his pants sagging low, gotta tell him you a king, young brother, not a hoe. Hold your ass, hold your ass, so the fuck you think you doing? They'll ruin you, they'll cut you low, they'll take you to the ruins. Hold up. Sexy little things be talking about brain. I be looking at it saying it's a sad thing. You ain't got no education, living in hell. Telling me to get involved, I'm like, no, I don't swell. Pastor say, ooh, the bay too. I got so many ways to describe you, but I'm the same. Look in the mirror, I can't put you down. Put you down, put me down. Pick you up, then I'm up. I be up. Resonate with faces, activated. And you know, if the words are missing, just feel them me. And do it all again. I'm a popular side. I come to sing like a sound man. And you see me in his visions. Please get the tissue, dry your wishes up. Cause you ain't getting a damn baby, cause you're lazy. You try to play the game like you the best now. They put you in the back and then you had a smash. Then it turned upside down when them things blue. You feel like yourself a fool. Just around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Pick your mind up out the money.
Real talk.
You're uninformed as the.
It's a lot of different things going on, man, and it's surprisingly, not surprisingly, only to those that don't have the information, man, how dumb down we are. I look at some of these clips. They got this young brother out here, don't know his name, but I know some of y'all, if you out here in these YouTube streets and don't see people copy and share some of his material, he asked this question from a scale of 1 to 10, how smart do you think you are? And they'll be like, oh, I'm a 10. I'm extra smart, da da da. And then he'll ask like some questions. They're designed to be trickery to your mind, but if you stop and actually think about it sometimes without rushing out there, you know, you would understand that. But they'll be like, if you take this word Dre or something in another word and you say, what does that spell? And they'll be like sitting there like, you know, baffled and like that's not even a word. And then like if you stop and just put the word together and spell it out and hold in your mind, you will see that it's actually a word. You know what I'm saying? Or he'll ask a question about something that's going on in math. If Jimmy had 5 cats and you was driving the bus and then one of your friends took the cat and got off the bus, how many people's on the bus? Then they're like, well, you never told me who was on the bus and that. It'd be like little stupid shit. But the it's funny, but it's not really funny because our college students, a lot of them, and I'm just speaking, I'm gonna say it like this here. Let me be fair in this. Statistically, I don't have any numbers in front of me, but I've seen the statistics in other conversations. We've had to go there and actually dig them up. I just don't have them in front of me right now. There's a great portion of our children who are walking away from these schools, whether they're historically black colleges or some of these colleges that we fight to get in that's supposed to be upper echelon. Um, a great deal of us are not getting that proper guidance with the information that comes from that. Like either we wilding the hell out and just doing what we've seen others do before us, party, party, party. College is supposed to be about partying. Really it's supposed to be about getting yourself in that majority. Coming out of high school, preparing to go into a world that you're gonna have to navigate and know how to utilize and invest in and get investment out of. But many are going into this world lost. I was one of them people. I didn't even make it to the college. I messed up before I can even get there. And had so much promise for scholarships, even though I'm coming from those projects in Fort Pierce. I had talent. I had a gift and gifts that other people seen. I just didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? And many of us do. You know what I'm saying? But we spending time in college, man, still dunk riding, still, you know, just like the um, Daytona, man. They just had the thing down in Daytona, most shooting. Everywhere we gather up and we come together, man, it's always some shit jumping off or going on. You can't just go nowhere and have a good time. Can't even go nowhere without wanting to continue this image of the big booty sister with the bathing suit is ass just eating all the little bathing bikini suit bottom part up and your cleavage all out. And the young guys, man, walking around, y'all dreaded up and smoking on some shit that you can't stop smoking. Whatever this so-called marijuana is, whatever the fuck that is, man, y'all leave that shit alone because that ain't real marijuana. You can't tell me there's marijuana that you can wake up smoking, smoke all out through the day, go to sleep smoking, and get back up and do the same thing all day long. That's not real. I don't know what kind of chemicals that is in that shit, but y'all stop smoking that shit. It make you look dirty, make you look stink out here. You walking around, man, and you look like you smell like ass, like you ain't wipe your ass or something like that, yo. And that ain't a way a young king, a young God supposed to present himself. I ain't saying you got to go out there and put no bow tie on, no suit, or get in no Muslim dress, no African dress. I'm just saying we need to present ourselves a little bit better, you know, than we do. You know what I'm saying? Because the first on site and now and you say, oh man, we ain't got to try to fit no image for nobody. Actually, we need to try to mold the image that will be a little bit more up the code on sanitation. Because what I'm saying is we look like we stink out here. You look like your breath stink, your ass stink, everything is fucking stink, brother. And when they see you, they see mutt. You know what I'm saying? They Cane Corso, man, they don't see God, man. They see mutt, cocker spaniel type shit. You know, shit eating ass. Like no respect for us as men. None. The women don't even respect you. The women talk down to you like you's a motherfucking piece of shit. And if you don't like what I'm saying, nigga, get the fuck up and get the fuck out. And we cowering down with our tails between our legs. And some of them trying to actually work within a system that's already been set against us because we know better. Maybe our people might not understand to the level that we do, or vice versa, because some of our women understand this shit and they trying to help. And where people be thinking the sister being difficult, no, that's a test for those of us that they understand as men. And it goes both ways. It's not just a man thing or a woman thing. It's a us thing. And how the hell we going to protect ourselves out here as a collective? Because this individualism shit is not helping us. It's really not helping us at all. We'll give you that real freestyle right now.
Yeah, my nigga.
It is what it is. It is what it is. What it's gonna be. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. I just had me a sip of some brew. Liquid spirits in my soul stay true. I'm smoking on 4220 blood juice. Come do. I stand on positive, negative, or positive. Yeah, believe I can be everything that you want me to be. Listen to me right now. Yeah, come on. Fly high, fly low, telling me, let's go, freestyle, icon, I am the one. Perpetrators get hit with the stick, we already know I lick when I tick, yeah. It's like 1988, bring it back, standing on the rooftop, or when we bring it back, bring it back, freestyle, it won't be the come they cannot compare. I'm the boss of it all when I sit down. See my game coming back, cause I'm back now. I'm the dumb one, I have fun with it. I speak tongues with it. It's easy when I go on king. Everything that I do, I'm a king. Follow me through the depths of hell. I tell you all out, yeah, I will fulfill. Yeah, I'm the boy, that's in the meaning. You know, I come on. Feel my pain. Every time I come through, feel my brain. King of everything, the grand nigga. Come on, empire, state of mind. I'm from Florida. Yeah. Fort Pill, boy. Yeah. St. Lucie County. What it is in the trade of the Parkland, Poland, water, what it is. Paradise Park, what it is. All out in the plaza, what it is. All out in the plaza, what it is. 29th Project, what it is. Sunland, God, what it is. Plummeted Heights, my nigga, what it is. Bring it on up, yeah, city on swole. Already, said they so I can't do that. Feds couldn't stop it, 28 couldn't drop it. My nigga, I stood up, running on my back, and I walk on water. Telling me they want me to slaughter. They don't, I can't do that. You just want my seed.
My seed, you know, just get my seed. This shit is important right here. I realize, man, these seeds that I carry in these testes right here, man, they got a different type of a coding on it, man. You know what I'm saying? And there are things within this coding that once it's activated and or discovered, man, it's gonna be straight up direct in your face. And we have it in us, all of us have it in us to if it's ever activated and then we start seeing the reality, I am not my flesh. Only the flesh is going back to the earth. This energy, intellect, consciousness, or whatever it is being called. That would you? What can you do with that? You can't do nothing with that. So your first line of defense is starting to erode out here with fear. Ain't too many people with the bullshit, man. Listen, they starting to understand the weapon, the gun, has been the instrument used by the enemies of humanity to keep humanity under control. Mind manipulations of those that they can control and put those weapons in the hands of, which give them a force to fight with against its own people. When the people start arming themselves, that's why this whole criminal aspect, how they set things up to nullify themselves. You create a system that says that if you get penalized for committing a crime and it's a felony, that your rights to bear arms can be taken from you and all these other things that you need to protect yourself because you live in a world that is armed to the teeth out here. And because you stole some now laters or some bubble gum or you stole some clothes or some money, nobody got hurt or none of that. You had some drugs, you get to lose your rights, and even if after you don't went and done your time and paid your debt to society for the infraction against the law, you got to come back out here and you can't have the right to protect yourself in an environment where it's the fucking wild, wild west. Man, you crazy as fuck. Who gonna do that? I mean, you know what I'm saying? And some of us, we realize like, damn, if they roll up on me and I ain't got my permits and shit, it could be devastating. But what do you think would happen if someone broke up in my house, which they do? You know what I'm saying? I don't mean like dookie shit do, like they do at times and run up in your shit. They armed, they got guns, and you sitting there with a bat or trying to get to a knife and your family up in there. Who the hell get to tell somebody that they can't have the right to protect themselves on equal terms? Joker bust through my door. That means you don't infringe and came into my space where you shouldn't be, whether I'm a convicted felon or not. You understand what I'm saying? I should have a right in up under those circumstances, as long as it's in this place or in a safe place with me, and you know I ain't using it for no criminal activities or nothing like that. Dumb. I'm talking to all the dogs out there that be trying to frame people. You know what I'm saying? You want to frame, you ain't protecting and serving for the people. You protecting and serving for those who want to keep the confusion going. And your ass getting pointed out now. People starting to look at you now. You roaming around here like you free to just do all this chaos in the name of a shield, in the name of an organization. You understand me? And people suffering that should be respecting our law enforcement. Nah, you got a history, man. The history is there. You never cleaned it up. And again, being fair to the people. Stop putting yourself in the well of these goddamn trains, man, by out here doing these simple-minded ass things, calling it survival. Cause they would chew your ass up and spit you out. Now, if you want this war to continue, keep doing the shit that you're doing. Listen, I got out of the prison after doing 28 plus years. No, I'm telling you what I know. I don't get in these people way. I don't give a damn about no drugs, selling no drugs. I don't care if it's you can get a little bit of time. I don't want no time for none of this shit. I ain't bothering nobody. I ain't trying to take nothing from nobody. I get my ass up. I go to work. I figure out ways to get legitimate paper within their system. You know, I make sure I do that. So anytime if you ever come at me, it won't be because I committed a crime. It'll be because I'm out here running my mouth, telling the truth. And whatever consequences come with that, sometimes it can throw fear up in your heart, but I ain't going back for no drug dealing and no robbery and theftery and all that shit, man. It's the truth or nothing. Even when I got to stand in the face of it. So I ain't finna tell on nobody because I ain't finna be in no position to tell on nobody because I ain't committing no crimes. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no such thing in my book, and this just my book. Everybody's book is different. I don't care if we do go together to do something and the gun was on me and you had the weed on you. Take responsibility for what you had on you. We all responsible, goddamn it, in this motherfucking car. It's our gun. It's our weed. You know what I'm saying? Me. So everybody just shut the fuck up. Whatever finna come with this, it ain't gonna be a life sentence unless you don't fuck your history up so bad with just crime after crime after crime, which they do allow us to set ourselves up for. So they can hit you with all them what they call them shits, man. When they stack shit up on you. Advance. Uh, no, it ain't advancements. Uh, I can't even think of the damn word right now. Enhancements. There it is, right there. So they can hit you with all these different enhancements. A convicted felon in possession of a convicted felon in possession. That's why Ti right now when 50 Cent put that thing, well not Ti but whoever from the time that he went through Ti went through his situation and got caught up in the situation with those uh silencers and those military grade weapons and shit like that there to walk away with a year and a day. That really struck a lot of people. It struck a lot of people like that's strange as fuck, dude. Like I'm sitting up in this bitch with no gun, under conspiracy, and I get 25 years for a gun that never came in the courtroom. These are facts. This is my life. This is my case. I did go to trial, but here's the funny part about it, and here's what I learned being in the penal system. You see, they always looking for the weak link, somebody that they can connect or they can press, because they looking for that weak link. And once they know they can press you, put fear in you, they're gonna get you to do what they want you to do because the things that they're gonna tell you about to face, they not gonna be lying. You gonna go to jail forever if that's what they so desire for you to do. You don't got caught up in the web. You a gangster. You want to be the drug dealer, huh? You want to be the nigga in the trap. You want to be the dude with the stick clapping on motherfucker. Now you got the switch on the bitch. You killing faster and killing more. Setting yourself up for the slaughter. And they'll let you get away with this shit and get away with this shit and get away with this shit. Cause it's a game that they play. But when they ultimately drop that net on your ass, boy, girl, sister, cause they locking women ass up too. They locking y'all ass up. My thing to you is I'm not gonna go the way of some of my brothers out here and say that we all need to go to prison. I think every bitch out here in this world that's using truth as a mechanism and dumbing it down and adding falsehood to this shit on people that's unaware, you should be the first motherfuckers go down. Because you have knowledge. Whether the people responding to you or not, you have better knowledge than that. And you know it's a better way to do this. But again, I have to stop myself real quick, like and say, who am I to make that call? I'm just saying, I'm gonna give a call that I can make, and whatever the creator using you to do, I'm gonna try to respect it. That's why I respect guys like Charleston White. I mean, we wouldn't normally hang out every day back in the day if I met somebody like him, because the people that we met like him back in the day, we disassociated with. Things happen to them kind of people over time. They stopped happening because they had to put protection because to infiltrate the neighborhoods, they can't come and do it. So you got to have somebody that look like the people come and do it. It's been a game from the beginning. But I do see, like there's something I said the other day in one of my shows. Charleston White was so right on how some of us go to prison and be up on the big numbers. Like me, shit changed me. I'm still me, but it changed me in a way to where it made me recognize what the hell was going on, and also made me know that you could lose your life because I seen so much life lost in prison. Could be a dude coming from a basketball game and his heart just stopped. The negligence of the medical practices inside of a prison. I've seen people go use the bathroom, don't get up, you know, get stabbed and murdered in the place, you know. Can't take the struggle, man, and give up, man, and take themselves up out of here. So it's happening all kinds of ways. So we don't get to escape none of these things, and it's gonna come back on us until we do something different. We're not entitled based upon what the creator gave us to some of the things that we think we should be entitled to. If man gave it to us, it was a trick, and the trick been going very well. So We here to dispel the tricks, man.
Whoa. Yeah. That's right. It's your favorite icon. Yeah. Just releasing a little tension. I'm in the booth, you know what I'm saying? I feel magic. Life. Life ain't nothing but a dream. Life ain't really what it seems. I saw kings turn to fiends. Yeah. I saw queens turn to kings. Feel me? Ain't no balance in this thing no more. I see little boys and girls turn to whore.
That's crazy.
And it's crazy. Murder rate keep skyrocketing. And they telling me, stop, can't do that. I'm a prophet, they tell me, a counselor. It's the Icon6, I'm a bouncer, bro. Get that fake shit out the building before we scope it down. It's revolution, black fist up, yeah, that's now. The gods is back, the goddesses teach, cultivators of the seed. Can you reach us? Motivated by the love, if they give it. I said a prayer last night, Lord, let me live. No fear for me, ain't no cowardry. I'm from the city of tears, no pity, nigga, that's folk. Life ain't what it seems. It ain't nothing but a dream. I saw kings turn to fiends. I saw queens turn to kings. Still dumb down, more takers. You see me on the corner, shaker. I hear the left and hear the right. You know who's coming? The law. I can't see them though. They know me. Said they was gonna have to plug me. Then show them. They know I like them guns. I play with them like candy. I keep them handy. I got them for Randy. If you down, you better let me know. Cause if you not, you better not show me. Cause I'm real smooth with mine. I go in silent mode. No story will be told. Cause I cannot.
Let's do it, man. It's your favorite icon. We Are the City Network presents Freestyles with your favorite icon, man. Shout out to Circle of the Gods .6, which is my second channel right here in these YouTube streets. I haven't been over there in a little second. Been trying to get some stuff situated. We don't got the move done so far. The work schedule, it changes and varies from point to point position because we are in the cleaning industry, commercial cleaning, residential. We do it all, facilities, we do it all, you know what I'm saying? So that changes from time to time because of the positioning that I'm in. Shout out to Matrix Facility Solutions as well. Brother Anthony Monago, shout out to the side shotgun man. That's me, the Icon6, Mr. Ron, and the Matrix Facility Solution team of men and women that's across Jacksonville, some parts of Georgia, that's putting in this work out here. And so I'm gonna do this last little piece, man. We 53 minutes into this situation, so I'm gonna do this and end on this note right after this song. So let me see, can I get this one on?
Coming through with another one of these freestyle. You know, soul is land, spiritual, warfare. Eyes wide open, they blooded. You see me standing on the banks of Jordan, eating kiwi. In the land of the soulless confessions. Silence in my classroom, no concessions. Marked for death from birth, insignia, black heart, blinking by the serpent in the backyard. Direct link to Most High, angel wings, troop elevator, help me soar high. Indeceiver, liquid make your ass a believer. Have you calling on Jesus? False imprint lever, imitator timid. Clash of the Titans, spiritual fighting. Damage in your retina, third eye open. 13 portal scoping, sniper unloading. Looking for the enemy, broken mirror showing me reflections of my enemy. Protect my peace at all costs. Truthfully, we all lost. Come on, eyes wide open, they bloody. You see me standing on the banks of Jordan, eating kiwi. in the land of the soulless. Confession, come on. Silence in my classroom, no concessions. Come on. Eyes wide open, they bloody. You see me standing on the banks of Jordan, eating kiwi.
Well, let me say, man, I had a great time up in here. YouTube, you already know what time it is to those that catch this on the replay. We are the City Network, Circle of the Gods, Point 6. Make sure when you come through the door, subscribe. It's free.
Every time the sex,
like, share, and leave comments.
Telling me
if you heard something, man, and you know it's good for you, man, it's good for somebody else that you love. Pass it on to them, you know what I'm saying? Let them know the real is in the building.
Calling on Jehovah, make them say Allah, make them say Jesus, make them say Yah.
I pray you all have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll see y'all again in these social media streets.
Soul this land.
I'm all over Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. You know what it is, stereo fan base. Let's go.
West Coast, 1340 Midwest. It's the Icon6 down south, international, mercenaries, revolution.